Welcome to Ozona, Texas. This vast 6,000-acre ranch is home for many different species, including things like wild boar, but the most common species, the whitetail.
Welcome to part 2 of the hunting challenge.
Alright, so we're about to head out. It's 5:30 right now. We're gonna head up to Sinkhole, and we're gonna hopefully see if we can't get coal buck coming in or pigs.
Once we were ready, we headed out and got in the blind within the next hour. We waited in silence for a bit, and then we started calling. About 15 minutes later, we had some action. We had like 3 or 4 doe walk up to the feeder, which always was a good sign. About 15 to 30 minutes later, we had caught a glimpse of a buck walking up.
Here's our buck. 1, 2. He's either an 8 or a 10. He's either one of the two. 8 or 10, I can't tell. He's really tall. His antlers. Let's look. Oh, he's a spike on one side. That's a cool buck.
After the shot, the other guy just kind of stood there for a second. He eventually made up his mind and went to follow his friend. He saw his friend laying there and just walked around inspecting him. Get up, he decided to leave. We got a few drone shots and then went to tag the deer. We loaded up the deer and headed back to the cabin. We got back to the cabin, hung the deer, and played some football before the evening hunt. Eventually the time came and it was time to go back out to hunt. We decided to go up to Windmill because of the pig activity that was going on there. It was also very dry, so the water would bring in some more animals. saw a ton of activity, which was only deer. We saw a ton of doe, probably like 6, 7, maybe 8 doe, and then we saw probably 2 bucks. Once again, we started out sitting quietly, and then eventually we started calling for pigs. The most interesting thing we saw all night was this. There were around 200 birds sitting on the ground, not even 50 yards away from us. After sitting for a couple hours, we didn't see any pigs, so we headed back to the cabin to get ready for tomorrow.
No, stop, he's fast.
I'm Patton from Wook Outdoors. That's it for now. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you do, make sure to like and subscribe, turn on notifications, and I will see you guys in episode 3. Get outdoors and get it done.